off. We had a beautiful day. I limited out on halibut. If you didn't see the short or the reel, these we will be processing these two buttes. So the first one was, we'll just start with this bigger one, 16 pounds, 9 ounces, 34 inches long, number 17 in the Dexter of the Ocean Seawolf edition. So we'll have two more blood slides to go into the box. All right, this will be that'll be number 16. That's the first one you watch me kill. The second, wait, that was the second one. Sorry, we'll do it in reverse. The other one was 25 inches and it was 6 pounds, 8 ounces. Not a bad day. Did it all in 10 minutes. Got out of the water. It took me more time to put my stuff on and get in the water than it did for me to actually accomplish what I was accomplishing in the water. We also had a third one, but because they changed the limits here where I live, you only can have 2. So the third one was a catch and release. Well, I tried to catch it. I could have stabbed it. I'm going to hand stab it tomorrow. I'm going to take my Hallie hammer and just go punch it in the head. Nice small one. Yeah. Anything over 15 pounds, you can hand stab them. Otherwise, my age, they're going to hurt my shoulders and all, blah, blah, blah. That being said, cheers everybody. Happy Friday, or no, happy Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Let me see if there's going to be comments. I'll turn on comments. All right. And then I'll put hello all. Let's start the chat with hello. Oops, misspelled that. All. Okay, boom, boom. That's working. Let's turn down the sound. And let's get right into it. I'm going to get my gloves on. And we'll do the first one, the biggest one first. We will be doing 100% sustainability. I will be getting the meat out. I will be turning some of the meat, the skin meat, into more dog cookies, treats. They are a hit. Everybody that I've given to, they just tell me, man, those are the bomb. Let me show you what I'm talking about if you haven't been following. These are my dog treats. It's 100% halibut meat, nothing added to it, and I turned them into dog bones. Little treats. I can even eat one here. They're chewy. They've been dehydrated. If you want to just cook them for yourself, like this, $3.75 for 7 minutes. If you're going to be making them and putting them in the dehydrator, you're going to do $3.75 for 10 minutes, and then you're going to dehydrate at 150 for an hour, and then for 2 hours you'll knock it down to 135. And if you're doing a bachelorette party, boom, there you go. Woo! All right, got that out of the way. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's have one more drink before we get all. It's gonna get crazy. Let's get this fish processed. This will be the 16.9 pound one. Let's start with the white side. Let's clean her up. Now, is it this one that got shot before? One of these have been shot before. I'll show you. It's the other one. The other one has a missing eyeball, and the other side, it has a spear mark through it. So, it was not this one. So let me just get all the slime and the lice off this one. Come on. Nicely done. Okay. Very nice. And then one quick. Let's get those lice off there. Yeah, a lot of little lice on them. Anyway, beautiful day. Like I said, this was all done in 10 minutes of my dive. Had them both limited out, and then I like to get out of water so I'm not tempted to shoot another one because that's illegal. Taking off its fins for earrings and whatever. It could be earrings, it could be a trophy. This is a 75-pound one from Alaska. So there's tons of things we can do with this for your 100% sustainability. Just do one more time on the beautiful markings on this guy, gal. Okay, this side is done. We'll move over to the other side. We just clean up a little bit. Less slime, the better. And let's flip it over. All right, this is the top side. This is the side that is camouflaged. Today, he wasn't that camouflaged, or she. Let's just be honest. Beautiful fish though, huh? I don't care if you like what I do or don't. This is a beautiful halibut. This one is a California halibut. They get a lot bigger in Alaska. Those are Pacific halibut. I'm not up in Alaska. I think we have Pacific halibut down here once in a while. I've heard. I've never seen one, but when I do, I will pass on that information to you. When I do this, when I prepare this, what I'm doing is I'm doing for the 100% sustainability. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the skin and turn it into leather. If you don't know what I'm talking about, here's a halibut skin. Not this. Let's see. This one is the white side, and I have marked what fish this is, but it's probably, if this one's 16 pounds, this one's more like 10 pounds, somewhere in there. Let me just wind it back up. I have over 14, so I have, now I'm up to 17. So what is that? Both sides, 17. If it's 15, it would be 30 skins. 34 skins. So I have 34 skins so far this season. Last year I shot over 43 of them. We are up to 17. The season hasn't even really started here yet. It will though. It will. So if you can, share me out, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. If you want to watch this fish being shot, I've already put up the video. That's how fast today's going for me. This was my lunchtime. I took time out to go in the water, and blessing up to me, there was fish to be found. Beautiful. You are a beauty. Thank you. Yes, this is the one that got shot right here. So see his eye, how cloudy it is? This one's not. This is where somebody shot it, and you can tell by the other side because it went through, and then it swam off because somebody didn't shoot it right. So, if you lost a fish in the Monterey area that looked huge, this is probably it. And better luck next time. Now what I'm doing here is just taking the trophy fins. I'm also going to take the tail, and the tails, I haven't had time, but I will epoxy them and turn them into fish art. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second. I just don't want to cut myself or the fish. There we are. There's its fins. Now we're just going to go right into cutting up this a beautiful, beautiful halibut. And let's sharpen the knife real quick. All right, here we go. Gut sacs right here. This is where the worms will be if they're in it. This is the best meat, the top part right here. If you were following on my Facebook page, you would have saw right away when I shot this one. Oh, look at the blood. I need to get blood samples. I forgot. I need to get my blood samples going too. Beautiful. Okay, let's get rid of Scuba Steve. Come here, Scuba Steve. Scuba Steve. All right. And let's move this over to here. We're going to turn it. I like it when I'm filleting it to do it this way. An angle. Okay. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go right. Just cutting right along the edge first, and then we'll come back because I want to get the leather. So that's why I do it this way. Then here, when I get to the back fin, I'm going to go up and over, then angle down, and come out just like that. Perfect. That's exactly how I want it. Now I'll come back the other way. I'll show you why in a second. A beautiful day out there, though. Beautiful day out there. Okay. Now, here's its egg sac. We'll just leave that alone. And you just want to get right on top of those ribs. Once you're on top of the ribs, that's where the fun starts. Now, I don't worry about how close I get to the bone because here's what I do. I use all the skin meat. I use every part of this fish. Here's its eggs. Let's just rip these out. Some people cook these. I just give them to the chickens. Nice female. There's her eggs. To the chickens. 100% sustainability. Nothing in its stomach really. There's its liver. We'll save that. It's delicious. And I'll grind that up with the dog for the dog food. Beautiful liver. So I'll go to the chickens, 100% sustainability. And we'll just keep working on this one. Beautiful slab of fish. No matter who you are or what you're talking about, this is a nice fish. All the way down the spine. Now what we're going to do is just use it, and now we're just going to come up to the top fillet, and the meat actually pulls itself off when you do it this way. Okay. So now that we have this nice fillet, fish is about to slide and drop. Come on now. Stay with me. And there we go. Nice, beautiful fillet of fish. Put that over there for right now. Clean up a little bit. And we'll flip her over. Beautiful. And here's her blood sac. So I am going to want to get a nice blood sample out of this. Matter of fact, this is a nice blood sample right here, just so I don't mess it up. Right there, that's will be my blood sample when I do take my blood sample. And then we'll just get the rust out right here. Hey, but I'm back from last night. All right, Crystal. Say hi. Okay, yeah. How you doing today? Man, a beautiful day out there. I got limits of 2. And then, hey, thank you for coming back from yesterday. So this is a daily thing for me. This is what I do on my lunch break. I go put my gear on, jump in the ocean, and then go get fish. And this one was number 17 if you're following for the season. And that being said, well, hello ladies. Hello Penelope. Yeah, you smell the fish up here? I didn't shoot it in the cheek, so I should get some nice cheek meat out of this one. Beautiful piece of cheek meat. Okay. All right, let's flip her over, and we'll work on the other side. Matter of fact, I do like that blood. I think I'll take that blood right there. Let me do the blood sample for this one real quick. Let's just take a break and clean her up. So, there's the other spear gun mark right there from previous, somebody else, not mine. I don't miss. I have missed in the past. I am not the best at this. Well, I am now, but it took me a while to get up to these kind of numbers. I'm going for 100 this season. We are at, this will be number 16 and 17. Tomorrow, I will go back and the one that if you watch the video, the one that I patted on the head, that one I will go hand stab tomorrow. So I'll take instead of my spear gun, I'll take my Hallie hammer. I'll also have my spear gun because you don't know. There could be a 50-pound one there. You cannot hand stab a 50-pound one. I mean, you can, but I'm not going to do it. All right, so let's get the, I'm so excited. We got 2 slats, and we're going to need 2 of these. Okay. This one will be number, I need a pen now. I need a marker. Hi, little girl. How you doing? How you doing, Dolly? Come here. You want to see what's going on up here? Look at that. What's that? Huh? Oh, goodness, you want a lick? Oh, what's it taste like? All right, get out of here. Get out of here. All right, let me find a pin. Here's a pin. This will be 16.9 ounces, 34 inches. And today is the 24th. Okay, let's get our little blood sample. quite cool. Oh, that's a good sample right there. I do like this sample. So I'm just going to put this aside so it can dry. Put it right there. What happened to Instagram? Did I not hit play? Or did my phone die? Oh God, I didn't hit play. Okay, well, Instagram's gonna have to catch up. Sorry about that, Insta. Sorry, Insta. All right, let me open up the garage because it's getting quite warm in here. Let me get rid of the two chains for a minute. We've already done half of the biggest one today, Insta. Catch up. Hey, quit licking. Enough. Thank you. Go play. All right. Cheers, everybody. Okay, so we still have this and this for the next fish. We'll keep that on the computer. And then we get some gloves back on and we'll get right back into cutting this one up, processing it. Like I said, the dog treats are, hey, I'm gonna have to put this up because, listen, this is for the chickens, not you. Okay, here we go, gloves. Do. I will be having a video come out. It's how you make this dog treats from these things. So I just needed the finishing touch of scraping the skin meat off, all the omegas for the dogs, and that's going to be my next video, I believe. Okay, so what we're going to do is just do the head cut right here, same thing. We'll disconnect it right here. Now, I keep the head. Why do I keep the head? Well, you can make soups from it. I want the ear bones. They have 2 ear bones in them. And there's its head. So as you can see, this eye was clear. This one was shot. This is where a spear went through its head and it came out right there. This is my spear shot right here. Mine went from here to here. This one went in. Somebody shot it here. You can see the line where it grew back and it poked out right there. So this was already previously shot by some other spearfisherman that lost a beautiful fish, because this is a nice fish. Put this over here. Make sure we keep all the body parts. God, this is fun. And like I said, let's wipe her down one more time. We've got all the blood samples. I will be taking the tail, and this is what I was talking about right here. I'll just make them a nice trophy. There's no smell to it. This is the one from last season. So I will be marking them. I'll probably do it this weekend. I'm going to build a shelf here, back here, and we'll just add them to the shelves as we go. Am I live? No. Let me see. Is it not going live? I don't know. Hang on. Let me check in connection. You're live now. Okay. I'm live now for Insta. It's not working. Insta, I'm sorry guys. You're just going to be shut down. I'm not playing this game. There we go. All right. So it's just YouTube. Here we go. Let's go. Beautiful fish. I can't get over how beautiful this one is. Okay, so I'll turn it sideways like this. Clean off the knife. Take the knife, just go straight down, and you're just going to go straight down the line right where the fin's meat is. So you just follow that. Stay on top of the bones, you can feel them. And then right here you want to go up and over Angle the knife down. And there you go. Beautiful. Now you're just going to come back and pull this. And you're just going to start cutting. Just a nice, right on the ribs. Okay, now you just flip it up right here. You're at the spine right here. We're at the top of the spine. Now we're just going to come down the other side. Make a nice clean cut. And now the weight of the meat will actually pull from the bone. Don't worry about all this. Look at this right here. This is what I'm going to give my dogs. This is what I use to make those dog treats. So, if you're like, he's missing a whole bunch. Okay, what does it matter? The bloodline right here I'll cut out, and that I'll also feed that to my dogs. Now there's going to be some rib bones right here, just up here, protecting the organs. This thing's sliding towards the computer. There we go. All the way down to the collar. And now we're at the wing part of it. So now we'll just put this all the way through. And, hang on, we have another beautiful piece of fish meat right there. This is the bottom side. That's going to be turned into leather. So now, I'll just go back through. Let me get this over here. And this is all the stuff I'm going to hamburger up. Dolly! All right, we're going to take the tail off right now. Just do it. I like to do a couple notches up. And that will be my trophy tail. The flesh-eating beetles out in my yard will eat this part, so it'll just be spine, and this part I'll dry out, and then I'll epoxy. And then we'll write the date and the size and all that on here. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to clean up real quick. Oh, let me get this meat. Jiminy Christmas. And then the chickens will pick this thing clean for 100% sustainability, of course. Okay, beautiful. All right, now we're on to the second one, the smaller one. Let's do a little cleanup real quick. This one will be smaller, so we don't have to really worry about any of this. We do need to get a blood sample from the smaller one though. That'll be number 16. This one was number 17. That'll be number 16. All right. Oh, gross. I got it all over the computer. All right. Well, carry on, garçon. Ooh, delicious. All right. Let me get the gloves on. Let me get this pack of ice that is in the cooler. Let me get that back in the freezer. I can reuse that. 100% sustainability. Good girl. Hi, little girl. Hi, little girl. All righty. Last fish right here. It's on ice. Boom, boom. We do need a blood sample. Other than that, we'll just do exactly what we did to the bigger one. Scrape all the slime off first if you want to. If not, hey, listen, you clean it however you want to clean it. I prefer this to be off. Clean as we go. Woo-wee. Subscribe if you like. Hey, Jeff, how you doing, brother? How you doing? Another Jeff. 10 minutes in the water. 10 minutes. And I don't know if you saw the video, Jeff, but I had to stay with my limits, right? And 100% sustainability, of course. But as you can see, there was a third one that there was actually a fourth one too, that I just kind of, well, I tapped on the head. I could have hand speared it. Beautiful. Look at that. Another beauty. And I don't know if Ken Dog's in the house, but hello, Ken Dog. All right. Another beautiful, beautiful fish. Let's clean this up. What I want to do is let me take my cooler outside real quick, and I got to start filling it up with water because it's starting to stink because I got fish coming in every day. So back up, Dolly. You don't want this. This is gross. Country living. Okay, we'll let the water fill that up real quick. Let's take a little drink. Dolly's gonna go out there and play in the water now. And let's get this guy going. Oh, look at that blood already. Nice. Blood samples. I don't know what all those emoji is, but that's cool. I took him swimming today. Is he in classes or are you just teaching him yourself? Did he go to where everybody's gone, all my kids, and before I was a narcissist, Sims? They have a nice scuba shop there. My buddy runs it. And then right here, we're just going to go up and over and all the way down. Now we're just going to come back. Oh, this is the best meat, though. A young one like this. Just a young buck. Just a young buck. Stay right on top of the ribs that are protecting the organs in this fish. Another female. We got another female here. Beautiful, beautiful piece of meat, plus the skin. Woo! Alright, so what I'll do real quick is I'll just run my knife down, get all this skin meat off. This is going to go for the dog treats. Jeff, I got some dog treats for Gucci too. Next time I see you, brother. Alright. 100% sustainability. Boom, boom. Dolly! Good girl. Come on in here. I don't want you getting all muddy out there. Oh, too late. You look beautiful, though. You look beautiful, little girl. Okay, as you can see, this is a gut sack right here. Let me get into it real quick here. Get the liver out if I didn't destroy it. Nice liver. This has a nice liver, so I'll be taking the liver out. And I'll grind that up in the dog meat for the dogs. You can eat this. It's quite delicious. It tastes like a scallop. Here's the egg sack. I'll go to the chickens. 100% sustainability. Boom. Nothing in its stomach. This one had nothing in its stomach. Boom. Just look at the beauty on this fish. Man, delicious. Okay. Flip her over. All the way up. We need the head for the ears, the ear bones, plus, we'll be making recipes with it. Calm down, 100% sustainability. Beautiful fish, though. Beautiful. Look out, Dolly. Look out. I know. You want to eat that trash. You can't. That goes to the chickens. Alright, we do need a blood sample. Just in case I don't get one, I got one right there. But I think we'll get a better one right there. That's the blood sample I want right there. Everybody, let's just take a little break. I got to turn off the water out here. Okay, we just cleaned that up. Now we're back into action. Let's take a drink of beer real quick. All right. Let's get some gloves on. Guards on. And let's just keep on keeping on. Beautiful little fish. This is the best size to eat in my opinion. That is my opinion. So let's write on here. This one was 25 inches. 25. inches. It was 6.8 pounds, 6.8 pounds. And today is the 24th. 6/24. All right, now we just need a little bit of blood for the collection. Do, 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 do. Get off there. There we go. Very nice blood sample, huh? Want to move down just a little bit, right there. Boom. All right, I'll put that right here with this one. We'll let it dry, and then we'll put it in the box. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Right down the back of the spine. Beautiful cut. Now we're going to just go up and over. Angle down. Beautiful. Now we're just going to come back and fillet this. Staying on top of the rib bones. This meat will go straight into the dog meat. Make sure there's no worms in that part. Nope. Beautiful. All the way down to the back side. And then you just bring your knife all the way down. And then chickens, and there you go, another nice fillet. Beautiful fillet. Let me get this off real quick. So I think we've done everything. We got, oh, we don't have the tail yet. Hang on, I jumped ahead of myself. Gosh darn it. Clean up the meat. Beautiful meat, man. Beautiful. That's that wing meat that I'm talking about. And once again, we're just going to notch it right there. We're going to notch it right there. Pull up, turn, trophy tail. Gray side, white side. Beautiful. Let me go turn off the water. Just a beautiful day. I did this on, like I said, I did this on my lunch break. I was in the water for less than 10 minutes. 2 huge halibut. Not huge, sorry. One nice sized halibut, the other one, the perfect size that I like to eat. let's start here. Got both blood samples. We documented their size. Doesn't look like YouTube's letting me talk to people, so we'll just move on from there. It was a wonderful show. I'm not done quite yet. Just cleaning up, and then I'll sit down and we'll have a little chit chat if they're gonna let people talk to me, and if not, yeah, then we'll just go about our wonderful day. Please subscribe. Like I said, follow me on all social media. I was posting on Facebook when I killed these things. So you would have already known what today's show would have been about if you were watching on Facebook, Seawolf13, or even Instagram. I'm trying to make it on Facebook. Or, sorry, YouTube. Facebook and Instagram pay me the most right now. So I'm going to continue giving them quality content until I can make it up to the big leagues. And then I will always go there. Because, you know, there's never too many people watching. You can't get enough subscribers, followers, whatever you call them. This to me is fun. This is what I do on my lunch break. And then in the evening I have a couple beers. Take an edible. Pop an edible. California style. And now all I have to do is I will as a matter of fact, my tank, I left it on my BCD because I'm going to use the same tank tomorrow. Now, what I can do is I can free dive for these. This was 7 and 10 feet of water. They're in the sand. They're, like I said, a 16.9 pound halibut is a 34-inch halibut. They have to be 22 inches. That's not a bad halibut to come up with. And it's not a walk of shame when you're walking back to your truck and you got to carry this. Now, I haven't been using my boat at all. Boat's sitting right there. I will use it this weekend. Jeff, if you're still watching, let's go out this weekend. I know a lot of guys are excited and want to go participate. So, like I said, if you think you're going to dive with me, you probably aren't. I already have my select friends that I dive with. If you want to know where I'm diving in Monterey right now. So they are in, I stepped on one yesterday at 4 feet. So anyway, I'm going to check the numbers on YouTube after this. It doesn't look like it's going to be a glorious night. I had one night where there was 3,000. Then I went down to 600 last night. So I don't know where we're at, but I know comments aren't coming in. So I'm just going to say goodnight to everybody. Well, we got 11 more minutes. I apologize. So here's what happened. If you weren't watching, just go watch the short, the reel, whatever social media you're on. You'll see it. I just did the killing of it and the hand release catching. I could have killed that one. The law says I only can have 2 a day. I respect the law. So I did 2. I found 3 and 4. And I said, no. But I told them both. I whispered at them, I'm going to be back tomorrow. And I tapped him in the head. One I tried to hand catch. You'll see that. And I put it in slow motion. Quite magnificent. So if you are fishing, if you are kayak fishing, if you are boat fishing, if you are shore fishing, these are castable and catchable. 4 feet of water, you could throw your bait out past 4 feet. They're laying there. I don't know what size you're going to pull up. Could be a 16.9 pound. I mean, that is a respectable halibut, however you look at it. That was the one that I had 2 days ago. No, last week that got away. I guarantee it. So I will put with the video of me shooting it. Now I can take that, and then last week it getting away from me. Did I give up? No. Just go back to the same spot until you find them. Eliminate that spot. Now everybody's going to follow, and then they're going to go there, and good luck. I've already pilfered that area. I'm on to the next area. This is what I do. I am good at what I do. I am the best. That's why people call me a narcissist. Oh, certain people. My ex-wife and the kids. Kids are grown-ass adults, and they're just dumb. Feeding into their mom. Oh, give me the tit. What'd you say? Dad's bad? Okay. The cool thing is my daughter's getting married now, and now she gets to see how hard relationships are, number one. Number two, she also gets to see, as a parent, through her eyes, not her mom's. Right now, she's just got blinders on and view of a real narcissist. This is what narcissists do. They make everybody feel sorry for them. Shut the fuck up. Get out there, get out in the ocean, clear your head, and that's what I did today. I was dominant today. I was so dominant that, guess what? Boom. 4 halibut, 2 were shot. What else are you going to do? It says I have 0 people watching, so I'll gladly get right the fuck off. You guys all have a great night, and thank you for watching. Like I said, if you do find this in a replay, follow, share, subscribe. I'm on Facebook. You'll get when I kill it on Facebook. If you want to know what my show's going to be about at night. If YouTube takes my algorithm and slows it down, fuck them. I'll go back over there. I get great numbers over there. I'm trying to make it on YouTube. Will I make it? Nobody knows. Who gives a shit? Look what I did today. I hope you all had a blessed day. Yeah, I mean, since it says 0 people watching, nobody commenting, I'll just cheers myself, pat myself on the back. How you doing, little girl? Did you have fun? All right. Good girl. And that, my friends, will wrap up today. Can't get back 6/24/2025. Don't need to. I've eliminated out. I can't even go back out if I wanted to and go get 2 more. Some guys do that. They come home, clean them, go back out. No need. I'll be there tomorrow and the next day. I'm only diving 1 day this weekend. So, Jeff, if you're still watching and they're saying you're not, and maybe you're commenting, I don't know. I don't get to see it. So it's just how the algorithm works. They don't want you. They want you to pay to play. I ain't paying. I got content, bitches. Catch me if you can. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'm kind of babbling, so fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe, follow, whatever. Peace out.